we come before you with our hearts open, with our minds spiritually set to protect this Mother Earth. All those things that come out of this mother. That's why things are happening around this world, because the mother is coming back and retaliating with floods, with all the tornadoes and things that are hurting people. They don't realize that. So it's time for us to speak out, to act. We give thanks today, this evening. Katsiaya Pusa, hey.
It's truly a beautiful thing, the law we live by. It's truly a beautiful thing, these children. They need a future, and that's what we're trying to save here today, their future. You take care of the Mother Earth and it'll take care of you. It'll continue to feed you. It'll continue to support you. But you don't take care of it, then it'll strike back at you twice as bad as what you did to it. This Mother Earth hurts, and it's hurt enough with all the civilization that's coming in. It's hurt because its natural growth is being taken away. So when the big storms do come, when the hurricanes come, it's because she's fighting back, because that's the only thing she knows how to do, like we're doing here today. We're fighting back. And we'll be alongside her fighting until things are right.
2 weeks ago, if you'd asked me what the tar sand oil mine was, I couldn't have told you. And if you'd have tried to tell me what it was, I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have believed that actually something like this was going on. And then about 5 minutes of research, I could tell that this was something that's seriously scarring the land, whether it's close by or thousands of miles away. Eventually it's going to make its way here with the toxic sludge that's being dumped into non-containment ponds with no seepage laws or anything. It's just going straight into the ground, and they're dumping thousands of gallons of this nasty stuff right into the earth, the headwaters of the Pacific Northwest. And eventually it's going to make it here. It may not be our lifetime, may not be our kids' lifetime, but eventually it is if something's not done. And not only for Indian people, but for humans, the way of life, it's got to have something done to it, or else it's going to cease to exist as we know it.
Yeah, it's just, this may just be a water purifier or whatever. And might not seem like a lot, but what it's going to be doing is pumping out how many millions of car exhaust into the air. And it doesn't matter if it's right here, thousands of miles away up north, but it's still our Mother Earth, and I'm just here for my son mostly, for our future generations. That's why I'm here standing with my family.
You know, we received letters from the the Oregon Department of Transportation, from the tribe. They bonded the state of Oregon. They gave the state of Oregon a bond. With that bond came, the state of Oregon is insured through Omega Morgan. They're insuring the state of Oregon to get this through our country. They're paying ODOT money. They're paying utility companies money. We're saying, who's paying for all of this? We know where it's coming from now. You know, they've got strict guidelines through ODOT, and it's all about our consultation process for us as natives. It wasn't done. Our leaders are looking at it now. We've been to their office twice, and we're going to continue until we have some answers.
This is what belongs to us, and I'm a fighter at heart. Everybody knows that I fight, and if I'm going to fight for something, this makes more sense than anything else than to sit there and punch somebody else in a cage. It doesn't take a lot of courage, but something like this that you guys are doing, people that have been traveling all over and doing everything that they can to make sure that our resources stay here, that's a bigger fight than anybody else can do. And I seriously give a lot of props to my auntie, my cousin Mariah, for what they did. That hurts me, as well as see my own people, an elder of mine, getting hurt over this. This is new to me. This is my first time ever really stepping up and listening to something like this, but it's going to take us younger people, and hopefully we kind of get the word out to let them know that this is what we're supposed to do. This is our right to live here, to be who we are and not have it taken away from us anymore. I want my kids to not have to put up with this 20, 30 years from now, but it's going to be a fight no matter what. That's what we're used to. I got Cayuse blood in me, and that's what we were known for, is our fighter attitude. So it's for my kids, and I just want my elders to know that they're going to leave this place in good hands if people like us are going to be able to gather and do what they want to do, is to take care of our home.
Things are happening really quickly around us, and there's only so much we can do to slow things down when they're going in a bad direction. But a little bit of good people doing good things, it resides in people's spirit, and I hope that carries on through all of us young people and the little ones that we take care of and that we're trying to teach these ways to, that were passed down to us. This is important.
Like a lot of people, I'm a mother, and it's the most important role that I have, a responsibility to fill. So, the bottom line is, what Kathy was saying is just, I have always just said that I just can't ever, not try to make a better world for my kids. So, and for our future. I've always been told, this is your responsibility. You have an obligation to the land. The land's part of us. We don't own the land, the land owns us. That's the bottom line. So we have to treat our land with respect, just like we need to start treating each other with more respect.
What I hope will stem from this little bit of what my mom's always called the grassroots, the core, for people to rise up and say what they believe in from their heart, not just because they're told to, but it's about how you feel about your Mother Earth or how you live your life, and if you're just gonna look the other way. I know when I was younger, I took for granted, and I was naive, and I was ignorant to our traditional ways. But it hurts. It hurts to grasp onto those little bits that you have left of the ones that have left you, because you miss them so much, and you think of all the times that they taught you your native ways, or they spoke to you in their native tongue fluently, your native tongue. So from this, what I hope is that everybody sees that in a young person like me, who's only just turned 21 this year, that I can hold on to just that little bit of teachings that I was given in my less than 20 years of life. Because I know those teachings have been going far beyond, before me, before my elders, and they will continue. And that's why we have to be strong. That's why I'm speaking out about this right now. Because I know that our people are strong enough, but we just need to pick ourselves back up.
So Namibia, we ask you to keep us strong and keep us as one mind and one heart as we are here today. As we are all so precious. As one of my elders says, and one of my other elders used to say, the Indian people are so precious. They're so precious. They're so beautiful. Our children are precious to us. They're so beautiful in our hearts and our minds. It's them we have to fight for. So Namepia, we give thanks today. You give us the strength to come out here and fight for what's right and fight for our belief. Because that's what we were taught. That's what we were taught to do. Fight for what's right. Fight for what's in your heart. Because what's in your heart is so beautiful. And it's so true. It's so true. It's so true.
Hey.
We need one another. We need this earth. It's so true.
Hey. But you got to be able to talk your talk, just like I hear tonight. But you must also walk your walk, which I see some of our people did when they got arrested. Those two gentlemen, my granddaughter and my daughter. It makes my heart proud to be their father and grandfather. That's all. Yeah. So here's the other side.
We are in Pendleton, Oregon, in front of the Megaload. Mother Nature stopped it tonight. We stopped it 2 days ago. And it's going to be sitting here for 3 or 4 days, hopefully.